Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Waharukah Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures. Among other things, is salutation to Akim across the earth, doing his work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. So this is an article that I stumbled upon, and it's about Iceland, And yet again, it's showing you the wickedness, of these Edomites. And yeah, like the scripture said in the book of Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And, and the wicked is talking about the so-called white people, which are the nation of Esau, the Edomites. That's their nationality. And I say that if you just look at them, you see all the wickedness that they've been doing all over the earth, The whole planet is suffering under them, the earth in general, the animals, the people, everybody suffer under this rulership of this wicked piece of shit. So this is about Iceland, and they hunting on whales, Iceland and Japan also is also doing that, So you got the Edomites and the Ammonites, they be whaling, So it's on LTR News, which is a big news platform in Holland, which also has a television network, So let me just go in the article. Iceland resumes whaling after summer break for animal welfare. After a summer break of less than 3 months, whaling has resumed in Iceland. The stop was put in place at the end of June after a critical report that the animals suffered unnecessarily before their death. And that's what Esau always been doing. And of course, Moab, the Moabites, so-called Chinese, the Chunks, the Chinks, the Cooks, the Kuklinis, they are also a nation which are horrible concerning how they treat animals. Animals a lot of times they cooking dogs and snakes and whatever animals, but cook them alive. Stuff like that. That's what the Kuklinis do. But this is about the whales. So this is the Ammonites, so-called Japanese, and the Edomites from Iceland. This is what they've been doing. Whalers from Iceland can hunt again from September. They must then adhere to strict new requirements for animal welfare. The beginning, you shouldn't be hunting these whales, man. They are not meant to eat, And it's horrible, the way that they hunt these animals, man. It's horrible, man, what they're doing, man. Fucking devils. But they're going to pay for it, man. The animals going to get their revenge, That means training hunters and adapting fishing equipment and hunting methods to improve animal welfare. Whaling is also closely monitored. At the end of the hunting season, the Icelandic Ministry of Food, Fishery and Agriculture checks whether animal welfare has indeed improved. Multiply, multiply, multiply shots. Last year, 148 whales were killed by Icelandic hunters. The Icelandic Food Safety Authority investigated those animals and concluded that at least a quarter of them had been shot several times. Some whales take at least an hour to die. Fucking devils, man. Horrible, man. If I see that only that picture already, of the death whale, ain't supposed to be doing that, man. The IFAW, a Dutch animal welfare organization, believes there's a real chance. Okay, the Dutch. Okay, so they so-called for animal welfare. Dutch, well-known pedophiles, special Edomites, got a hand in all the wickedness that be going on all over the planet. But yeah. A Dutch animal welfare organization believes there is a real chance that whaling in Iceland will be put to an end if there are again violations of animal welfare from September. Many times, even here in Holland, Yeah, this slaughterhouses where they slaughter pigs, and people were going undercover, filming how they were treating the animals, kicking them, and all that. Then they closed the slaughterhouse, and a couple of months later, it's open again. And there's a slaughterhouse they caught multiple times concerning animal cruelty. Bunch of hypocrites, man. These Edomites. Investigations by the Icelandic government itself show how horrible cruel this harpoon hunt with explosive is, said an IFAW spokesperson. The organization hopes that after 20 years of campaigning there will finally be a definitive end to commercial whaling in Iceland. Iceland, together with Norway and Japan, oh, Norway also, is one of the last countries where whales are still hunted. Fucking devils, man. So let me read a couple of scriptures. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 10. A righteous man regarded the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. Yeah, this is a fine example. So you want to? They say at least a quarter of them suffered of the whales that they capture last year. At least a quarter of them suffered more than necessary. That's what they say. But Esau always be lying and hiding stuff. So it's probably all of them. Esau's a fucking piece of shit, stupid motherfucker. He can do nothing right. So yeah, of course. And it's not only Esau's Ammon also. Fucking devils, man. And just look at the planet and you'll see, man. Hunting on elephants, the rhinos, almost I said exterminated all kinds of animals. Of course, the Mosai won't allow that. I don't believe that the Mosai will allow that. And they didn't discover the whole earth. The Mosai had animals, I say that, hidden for these devils. Must be. Let me see. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24 and verse 4. The earth mourned and faded away, the world language and faded away. The haughty people of the earth do language. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Yeah, and that's exactly what these devils are still doing. Have been doing, still are doing. The whole earth is suffering, polluting the sky with this chemtrails. Blocking the sun. They got this HARP technology going on. Turn certain places dry, flooding certain places. Setting on fires. They're doing all this wicked shit, man. Deforestation. Chopping down trees down in the Amazon for the so-called green energy. Fucking devils, man. All this wickedness, poison all this food, all this GMO food, exhausting the land, because farming officially 6 years I said to plant your crops on the land, and the seventh year you leave it for 1 year so that the land can get its nutritions back and get some rest. Even the land needs rest, a Sabbath. But yeah, not even those. That's why the fruits are so small, and yeah, and of course using all these pesticides. Esau's a fucking devil, man. But yeah, like the scripture said in the book of Ezekiel, thus shall the children of Israel eat dung amongst the heathen. And that's it. The defiled food. That's it. We have to deal with it. It's part of the curses. But yeah, nevertheless, it can make you angry. Like the scripture said in the book of Ecclesiastes. I said that a wise man, he is oppressed, or I said that is angry because he knows he's oppressed. This devil is in rulership, so the whole earth is suffering from it. Let me see. Uh, let me see. Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroy the heart. So, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Yeah, by seeing all this shit, this wicked rulership, of this devil, it makes you mad, Of course, it makes you mad. Sick and tired, man. Sick and tired of this devil, man. But yeah, the end is not yet, there's a lot of stuff still about to come, they have to make the MOTB, the mark of the beast, mandatory, the World War III supposed to pop off also, and at that, when those things are how you say that, get in play, that means that we are very close. But yeah, nevertheless, we still close, man. You just see all the signs, all the stuff that be going on, Esau trying to find a way to escape, lying about this coolies getting on the moon, But people, that's funny, people are seeing this bullshit for what it is, They're not buying it. And that's beautiful to see, man. So, yeah. But yeah, man, so I saw this article. I want to speak a little bit on it, It's like, yeah, man, this devils, man, it always sickened me, It always sickened me. Yeah. But that's what these devils do, man. They love blood, man. They love blood. But yeah, like the scripture said, yeah, that's actually a beautiful scripture to end it with in the book of Numbers, because that's the future of your so-called Edomites, all your heathens, your blood's gonna be shed, to cleanse the earth, because y'all be shedding the blood of the children of Israel, also of the animals, Let me see. It's the book of Numbers. Chapter 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So they be shedding the blood of the children of Israel, but also the blood of these animals, man. Esau everywhere he goes is rape, rob, and murder. And not only the people, but also the animals, man. Going out hunting for fun, Fucking devil, man. Verse 34. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. So, for all the blood that you've been shedding, the children of Israel, you're going to pay for that, And, the animals also going to get their revenge, And you see it every now and then, like a couple of weeks ago or a week ago or something. On the island of Curacao, female, she being mauled by two pit bulls, but she survived it. But yeah, she was a very big woman, and so they had more. There was more meat than they were able to chew, but the legs were. It was horrible, man. There was all ripped, loose flesh on the legs, But yeah, you see more of those things happening, animals getting their revenge every now and then. But, the time is going to come when they're going to get their full revenge, on Esau. And all these heathens, man, they're doing all the shit with the animals, man. So yeah, I like the book on prophet said, a wise man taking care of his animals, That's how it's supposed to be. If you slaughter an animal, you need to slaughter, make sure that it die quick, Don't let it suffer unnecessarily. But that's Esau with his bullshit technology, man. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Waharuka Kudash, a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, salutation to Akim across the earth doing this work in sincerity and the truth. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.